Okay, just in case you're interested, I wanted to show my crafting space. This is fairly new, like a month. I've had it about a month, and I am really enjoying it. And I know that, you know, having a space where you can craft and call your own space is so important. And even if it's just a corner, a table in the corner of the room, if it's yours and it's your place to craft, it's like just awesome. So I'm going to turn the camera around and so that you can see, and I'll see if you join in. Let me know if you have any questions. But I'll start off by saying that this is a room that's attached onto our garage. The garage is, and let me through that door there, and you can see my husband has his table for his fly tying and his fishing rods, and so he likes to be out here working on his quote-unquote crafting while I'm working on my crafting, so it's pretty fun. There's my bag of trash that needs to go out by the door. Anyway, I'm going to come this way, and I have this piece here that I've got. I've had this for a while. We got it at a yard sale. I loved it. I loved that it was green and the cream and just kind of antiqued, and it's got stools on this side. I'm using one of the stools, and you can see my husband has his tools because he just put in my heating and air conditioning here to keep it climatized in here for me. It's always pretty cool because it's so well insulated, but we've got that for when I need it. I have a desk area here that I sit with my computer, and that's where I recorded the live videos when I was sitting and talking to you. And I have some drawers here to keep some business things in, stamps, post-it notes, and important information from the company. And then here is the crafting area itself. And when I met with my cabinet maker, I had not really thought it all out probably as long as I should have, but it's ended up being just perfect. I wanted a sewing area. There's my sewing machine and some drawers below that to store. And up here, I have cabinets with, this is all my sewing, some of my fabric. And so I had plenty of room for that. Didn't want to fill it up to start with. Anyway, but now that the grandbaby's here, I've started pulling out my sewing machine again and doing some work on it. And then over here are 3 drawers that are right adjacent to where I work. This is where I stamp and where I do my videos. These pieces here are from Stamp & Storage. My daughter and son-in-law got me those for Christmas. I love them. It's just so easy, and just love having all of that right there in, you know, arm's reach. I have 2 these are LED spotlights that shine on my work area, especially for when I video. And then I do have under counter lights as well on both sides. I don't have anything on right now, but we're having a little bit of trouble with those, so I'm going to be replacing those. We didn't have them built in. They're just some that mount up underneath, but I'm having trouble with them. One of them just kind of, 2 of them have burned out, so I'm replacing those sometime. But the main thing right now for me is to have these 2 spots where I video and where I actually do my work. And so then I have some shelves above here for pretties. I've been collecting some little things that I wanted to put up there on that shelf. So that's there. And then again, I was telling you right here by my work area, I have some of my most used things. There's my sponges. In this drawer, I have my ribbons, okay? And in this bottom drawer, this is where I keep my embellishments. I got this from my Stampin' Up! On Stage convention that I went to, and I love it because we travel back and forth between here and Texas. It's easy to grab that and go with buttons and brads and rhinestones and all of that kind of good stuff. Now, right up here, trying not to move too fast. Hi, Linda. I see that Linda and Loretta have joined. I have my stamps. These are the current stamps. I haven't pulled my retired stamps out yet. I have my paper pumpkin stamps in this Project Life little notebook there. I keep those in there. And then I have some That's where I keep my door prizes and prizes that I send to you. And up there are a lot of my retired stamps. And I do try to sell those because I always have to buy the new, of course. So anyway, I do keep my favorites though. There's some that I won't part with. So there are my stamps, and I like having everything enclosed. When we leave and we aren't here for a while, it's nice to have it where it won't get dusty. Now in this corner cabinet, I have like extra adhesive, extra embossing powder, you know, refills, some of my old style punches that I still use, and just other things here. This is a Pampered Chef rotary thing, you know, I love that. I have a couple of them. And I have little drawers there that I keep extra stuff in, okay? Now, I knew I needed a drawer for things that I use every time I craft. So, my cabinet maker said, well, yeah, I can put you a drawer there, you know. So, he put me one here, and I love it. It's perfect. You can see it's kind of, yeah, messy. But I know where everything is. I have this little drawer divider in here. Scissors, adhesive, my blocks, tools, things that I use all the time are right here. And when I'm working here, I just leave that drawer open, okay? And then when I'm done, I put everything up and close the drawer. Little bowl I keep my washi tape in. And let me close this cabinet. Over here, I keep my Big Shot in this corner, and I just pull it out a little bit when pull it out a little bit when I'm ready to use it. Here's my embossing powder that I use, my heat tool, extra envelopes, and up there's other craft stuff like paints and things, okay? And then over here, I have my paper. Now, eventually, I hope to have the Stampin' Storage sorting things, but for right now, I'm good with this. You know, I have the different color families together. I have extra space up there for when I need it, and all my paper is in here, okay? I keep my paper trimmer up on the cabinet top. In this top drawer, I keep my current designer paper. I am planning on getting a 12 by 12, I think, to put on the cabinet, but this is working out fine for me in the drawer. I'm really liking having everything put away when I'm done. This next drawer has retired designer paper that I use. And then the next drawer has my Simply Scored and all of my punch boards. And this deep bottom drawer has my Big Shot stuff, my dies, my platforms. In here, I keep my framelits and thinlits and my embossing folders. Then over here, I have just a variety of things. I have kits. I have some of my Project Life albums and Project Life pages. And these, a lot of times, work in progress. This will stay in this cabinet. The thing is, I know it's there, so I always know where to find it. Now in this last cabinet here, I have all of my Project Life card kits. I use those all the time. The next one is, there's some cards and things I can send and photos that I need to scrap and put in my Project Life. I have my envelopes, my business cards all up there. There are some mailing supplies and other forms and catalogs on that top shelf. And I think that's it. Yes, I have two little bags that I carry back and forth to the house with me. Like, it could be projects that I have done that I need to blog about, and I carry my laptop in with me every night in case before I come out here in the morning to start work, I just want to type something up real quick. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing this. I just have to show it off. Not too many people see it because it's just me. My family sees it, and I hope you maybe give you some ideas on organization. I know I'm not super organized in how I have it, but believe me, if you just know where everything is, oh, that's the key. And I've had days when I didn't know where everything was. Let me show you over here too. This door goes out to the porch that connects to the main house, and then I have a little kitchen area sink, a refrigerator for my drinks and snacks and water, a cabinet area, and then a little bathroom, the necessities. So anyway, thanks for tuning in with me, and thank you so much for being part of Celebration. And I'll check back to see if you have any comments or questions that you post here on the page. And if you have any questions about anything, just let me know. Take care, enjoy your evening, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.